So far in this episode of Upper Michigan Today, we've shown you 4 different options from NMU dining services. Some of them come from Tamaki, from Fiera's, from the concession stands. They have all been great. I highly encourage you to try them out next time you're out and about looking for a bite. But something that John and I did yesterday was we stopped by the Marquette Food Co-op. We chatted with the dietitian and education coordinator, Amada Latvala, to talk about simplifying your weekday meals. So for those of you that like to eat at home, you should stay tuned. Check this out. We'll tell you how to make the most out of the bulk section. We're here in the bulk food section, which is a really great option. It can help make healthy food fast. You don't necessarily have to commit to buying a whole bag of something. So, let's start with breakfast. What can we do with breakfast here?
Yeah, so first meal of the day, most important. Let's get our kids something that is going to stick with them throughout the morning. And so I go to oats a lot because they're so versatile. And in our September newsletter, you'll find all of these recipes. So anything I talk about recipe-wise, you'll find it in our September newsletter. I give a recipe for making your own instant oatmeal mix. So you know how you can buy a box of the packets?
Yep.
And you can rip open a packet and you can dump it in a bowl, add your liquid, and then microwave it or just boiling water, and it's done. I give a recipe so you can make your own because we want those mornings to be as nutritious as we can. And so if we make our own instant oatmeal mix, we know what's going in it. You can put the amount of sugar sweetener of your choice in it. You can pack it full of fiber with things like flaxseed right here with chia seeds. These are going to add fiber and protein and healthy fats. And so that recipe will be featured in our September newsletter along with a just add water healthy pancake mix. My kids are addicted to pancakes right now. It's like the one thing I know they'll eat. So I provide a recipe that uses whole wheat flour, which you can find in our bulk section. And so I wanted it to be accessible, affordable, easy. It's a mix that you create at home and you'll just scoop it out, put it in a bowl, add your liquid, and then whatever kind of toppings or blueberries or my daughter chocolate chips it's gonna be. So we have chocolate chips in our bulk section too. So I tried to use as many of these items as I could so folks could just come and buy just what they need for the recipe instead of committing to a whole bag of whole wheat flour that you're not sure if it's gonna get used up.
You're right, you could try just use what you need.
What would you recommend to other parents to what they should put in their kids' meals, like for breakfast, like for oatmeal? What do you suggest?
So oatmeal is like my personal mission to make it as nutritious as possible because it's just a blank canvas. So oats themselves have fiber in them, and then take your kids, what do they like? Do they like berries? Do they like peanut butter? Do they like chocolate? Do they like bananas? So in the bulk section, we have our chocolate chips here. Like I said earlier, we have our chia seeds and our flax seeds. Those are gonna be ways that you can sneak in fiber and protein without them necessarily knowing that it's something healthier for them. And then you go ahead, sweeten it with some maple syrup or some honey or sugar. And you just add the amount until your kid is accepting the bowl of oatmeal. So and that's gonna be different for every family. Then there's things you can do that will feature in our newsletter, egg bites or egg muffins. So if you're a family that eats eggs, having those egg bites that you make in a muffin tin, and then you can just warm them up in the microwave throughout the week. Or a smoothie is also a really great way to pack in nutrition. You can add a protein to it via a protein powder or nut butter, or again, flaxseed and chia seeds are ways that you can sneak it in without them knowing. And then you can pack it full of berries and spinach if that's for them. So many ways to adjust a smoothie for your family. Yogurt parfaits is another, and granola in your yogurt parfait is another way to use our bulk section. So we have many types of granola. You can just take your plain yogurt, add your granola, your berries of choice, your chopped up banana, drizzle your nut butter over it. So many of these items can be used in all these different ways. So they're versatile. So say you buy some flax seeds and you start them with in your oatmeal. But then you realize, oh, I can add them to my smoothie too. I can add them to the pancakes too. So it's not just like a one time ingredient.
Yeah, and you know the thing I love about the bulk section is, okay, when I think of bulk, I think of large quantities, but you don't have to buy in large quantities. It's certainly affordable that way, but it's a really great option for not committing to a large amount of things. And we've got like,
Let me grab. So this is a way that you can shop the bulk section. We have various size baggies, so everything from the smallest bag, if you're looking to just buy a little bit of a certain spice, which we'll talk about when we get to weeknight meals or dinners, or you can, there's bags available of all sizes, so if you're gonna buy something like oats or flour that you need a bigger amount, we have every size bag that you could need for what you're cooking.
Okay.
healthy food simplified. Easy peasy, right? Well, when we come back, we've got more tips from the Marquette Food Co-op on simplifying your lunches and how to send your kid off to school in the most prepared fashion possible. So stay with us.